The following is a fan-made review. Air TV is the property of Funimation Entertainment, MADMAN Entertainment, BSI, Anime Network, and Key. Please support the official release. The way this show is looking, it could either turn out to be just like Cleanin', or it could turn out to be just like Angel Beats. Let's find out. What up, y'all? It's the Black Anime Guy. I'm here again with the new anime review. This time it's on the anime called Air TV. This anime truly is one of those animes that falls into the category of personal taste. Either you're gonna like it or you're going to hate it. As for me, we'll get to it. Let's get into the narration. Air TV follows Yukito Kunisaki, a down-on-his-luck puppeteer who travels to find what his late mother called a girl in the sky. He stops by this town where he meets Misuzu Kamino, an innocent and childlike girl with long brown hair. Being broke and hungry, Misuzu offers Yukito to stay at her home with her adopted mother, Haruko. Later on, Yukito meets three other girls: the wildly and energetic Kano Kirishima, the quiet and shy Minagi Tono, and the violent Mikado. Together, they explore their lives in the brief moments that is summer vacation. So I was referred to this anime by one of my subscribers by the name of GoodyCandy741. And they asked me to do a review on Air TV just to see what I thought. And I said, yeah, sure. It's only like 13 episodes, 2 specials. I'll give it a watch. And like I said before, this anime really falls into the category of personal taste. As many of you already know, I'm not a big fan of Cleanin', but I'm also a big fan of Angel Beats. Both made by the same company that made this anime, Keys. So it could either turn out to be just like Cleanin', or it could turn out to be Angel Beats. Sadly, mine was the former, not the latter. Was it as bad as Cleanin'? No, not really. I thought Cleanin' was more depressing in many other ways. Is it as good as Angel Beats? No, not really, because I enjoyed Angel Beats a little more, and it was a little more uplifting, even though it had a very sad premise with it. Is it a bad anime? No, not really. It's more of a personal taste. Anyway, let's get into the pros of the anime. One major pro of this anime is that the scenery is just gorgeous. Like, I'm a big nature fan, and watching this anime just reignited my love for nature. The scenery is so beautiful, the coloring is so bright, it just makes you feel happy. The color in the background contrasts the story that's being told. But I thought they did it very beautifully. Going hand in hand with the whole scenery thing, the animation was pretty crisp. I liked the movements of the characters. I liked how they looked. They were very cute. They did a very good job making these characters look cute. Now, as for voice acting, the Japanese voice acting I thought was very spot on. The girls all played cute voices. The one guy in the show, he played a very masculine and very strong kind of male character. I did not know that Funimation actually did the voice acting for the English dub. I only saw the Japanese dub. Had I known that they made an English dub of this, I probably would have watched it and probably would have liked the English dub. But I doubt that would have saved me from loving this show. The story was pretty decent, albeit a little confusing. I'll get into that more a little. And the characters were very good and well developed. I liked most of them, but the two that I really liked was Misuzu's adopted mother, Haruko, who's just like this wild and crazy and will get drunk with Yukito anytime kind of girl. And then we got Minagi, who is just this quiet, timid, shy girl. And I really felt a connection between her and Yukito, more than I felt with any other character. In fact, she's the only character in this whole show I enjoyed her story. Episodes 5 and 6 are without a doubt my favorite episodes within the show, and the only ones I actually paid attention to and focused and was attached. Now to get into the cons, and boy, this anime has a lot. One thing that I noticed, like I said earlier in this video, this anime follows a very Cleanin'-like melodrama. I mean, it's not that anime that makes you happy, not even at the end. Here's how it breaks down. First 4 episodes, boring. 5 and 6, entertaining. 7 to the end, confusing and uninteresting and sad. Now, once again, this is all based on personal opinion and based on your type of anime. It's based on what you like to watch. This is not an anime for me, like I said. The story at some points confused the crap out of me. Like at one time, like from episodes 1 through 6, it's like these normal story arcs dealing with all the characters. Then something happens in episode 7, and then it's just like this weird stuff. I'm not going to give it away because it's a very crucial part to the storyline. It's just, it took me a while to get it, and then something happens to the point where I'm like, really? It was really confusing. What hurt the most for me watching this anime was there was no strong supporting characters. And what I mean by that is all the supporting characters, besides our two leads, Yukito and Misuzu, they all disappear after their arc. Kano, after her arc, she like disappears with her sister and we don't know where they are anymore. They don't talk about them. After Minagi's arc, she goes to visit her father. We never see her again. Most of the supporting characters just like disappear out of the series. And the last final episodes are just like Yukito and Misuzu and Haruko. Another problem is they didn't have any strong male characters. All you had was pretty much Yukito, and he was okay. I mean, I followed him, I liked him. And they make a reference to Misuzu's dad. You see him like 3 times, but there's no development to his character. He just shows up and blah, 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 blah. There's nothing to him. All the dads in the show, they all just like disappeared. Like, oh, we're taking a break. Bye. I really would have loved to see more development of Misuzu's dad. I mean, to know why he left and all this stuff. And all the other characters, if they're not Yukito, they're just girls and animals. Literally girls and animals. For me, I didn't feel no connection between Yukito and Misuzu. It was like this sort of platonic relationship. There was no romantic relationship in there. I didn't feel like these two loved each other. I didn't feel like they had a connection of some sort. It was just like, oh, that's that girl that I know. Good friend. That's literally how I felt about the relationship. And like I said before, except for episodes 5 and 6, the entire anime was pretty dull and uninteresting for me. I just couldn't follow these characters. I didn't care about most of these characters. I just watched it and it became some sort of a chore, you know? There are those animes that you watch and you're like, man, do I have to keep watching this? Why am I still watching this? It felt like a chore. I had to watch it, you know? Overall, Air TV had some decent and touching moments, don't get me wrong, but the entire anime as a whole never truly pulled my attention. It never got my attention. And for that, I will give this anime a 2 out of 5 stars. It's a one-shot anime. I can just watch it one time, and I'll never think of it again. I'll never watch it again. It's one of those animes. It's kind of like Clinin, where I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. Never again. If someone asked me to watch it, I'd be like, no thanks. If you're a big fan of Clinin or melodramas, you'll really like this anime. As for me, I'm not a big fan of stuff like that. So what did you guys think of this anime if you've seen it? Do you like it? Do you feel like it was too depressing? Do you hate it? Comment below and let me know. Anyway, this is the Black Anime Guy, and I'll be back again with a new anime review real soon. Till then, peace, YouTube.